We live in a world where giving is literally just a click away. But how can we be sure our generosity is actually making a difference? Well, in this explainer, we're going to break down 3 really essential tips for smart and safe e-donations. And it's all based on a comprehensive summary report on the topic.
Okay, so first things first, let's make sure we're all on the same page. What even is an e-donation? It's pretty much exactly what it sounds like, giving to a cause through some kind of digital platform. And it's incredibly fast and convenient, which, let's be honest, is why it's becoming the go-to for so many of us.
So you might be asking, where are these tips coming from? Well, our guide for all of this is something called the e-donation final summary. Think of it like a roadmap for making sure our digital donations actually lead to real, tangible good in the world.
Let's dive right into our first essential guideline, and this one is a biggie. It's all about knowing exactly who's getting your money. So, before you even think about clicking that donate button, the source really stresses how important it is to make sure the organization is legit and that it's the one you actually want to support.
And this is where it gets super practical. Verifying an organization doesn't mean you need to be some kind of private investigator. Nope, it's about simple checks. Does the name look right? Is their mission crystal clear? Can you find, a physical address or a phone number? These little steps are often all it takes to spot a real, legitimate group.
And this really gets to the heart of it, doesn't it? Spending just a few extra minutes on this stuff isn't about being suspicious. It's just about doing your due diligence. It's how you get that peace of mind, knowing your donation is truly going to make a difference.
All right, so once you're feeling good about the who, we have to talk about the how. And that brings us to our second guideline from the summary report, which is all about making sure the actual donation process itself is technically secure.
Look, protecting your financial data is absolutely crucial, and this simple checklist, it's your best defense. Always look for HTTPS in the website address. That little S at the end stands for secure. Stick to credit cards or other trusted payment services, and please never, ever email your financial information. Oh, and that receipt? It's not just for your files. It's your proof, especially if you plan on claiming a tax deduction.
This is a question you should always have in the back of your mind. If a website is missing that all-important S in its URL, or if someone is pushing you to donate with a wire transfer or a gift card, those are massive red flags. Getting good at spotting these warning signs is just an essential skill for anyone who donates online. So, we've verified the organization, we've secured our donation, but our job as a donor doesn't stop there. Our third and final guideline is all about what comes next, actually tracking the impact of your contribution.
I absolutely love this idea that true charity goes beyond the click. Donating shouldn't feel like you're just sending money into a black hole. Good organizations, the ones doing great work, they're eager to share their progress with you. So keep an eye out for newsletters, annual reports, things like that. This is how you close the loop and see the real-world results of your generosity.
And speaking of results, get this. The source document points to a pretty staggering projection for the year 2026. This number represents the massive scale e-donations are expected to reach, and that kind of rapid growth is exactly why learning these smart giving skills is more important right now than ever before.
So, to pull it all together, this table is just the perfect summary. Number 1, verify. You do that to make sure they're legit. Number 2, secure. You do that to prevent fraud. And number 3, track. That's how you connect your donation to actual, real outcomes. These 3 pillars, they're really the foundation of smart, effective e-donation.
So what's the big takeaway from all this? Well, these guidelines are about way more than just protecting yourself. They're really about amplifying your own generosity. By being a smart donor, you not only make sure your money has the biggest possible impact, but you also help build a more trustworthy and transparent culture of online giving for everyone.
And this quote, which is really inspired by the whole theme of the document, it just says it all. When you donate online, and you do it thoughtfully, you're not just moving money around. You're placing your trust in an organization, and you're making a statement about your intent to help make the world a better place. Which leaves us with a really important question for the future, right? As technology keeps evolving, the whole landscape of giving is going to change with it. So the challenge for all of us is to make sure that our ability to make a meaningful impact actually keeps up. Thanks for joining this explainer.